So today's yoga practice, we're going to explore the subject of Asteya. Um, so I'll bring the yamas up onto the screen for us just to have a little look at. I know Ed is very familiar with these, but perhaps Awana not so much. So we've looked at ahimsa, non-violence, and brahmacharya in the last week's video. And this week we're looking at asteya, which is non-stealing. So these like yamas are principles and ways of observing yourself and refining yourself. I always think it's very, very important before listening to anything around any of these topics not to judge yourself. This is not an opportunity to bully yourself and think you're a bad person because you haven't perfected these. This is a lifelong thing, a lifelong guidelines for your life path, these principles. And they're just ways of refining your relationship to your spirituality and to the world around you. So, asteya, non stealing, and cultivating a sense of self sufficiency. Um, so, we can look at non stealing in multiple ways, and also like we should look a little bit at where the desire to steal comes from as well, because that really has to arrive from somewhere. People that want to take from others are not necessarily doing it because they're uh, in a malicious way. It's not to say that if I don't steal, I don't like go out into Tesco's and nick my dinner. Like stealing can look like a lot of different things, and it's really comes from a lack of security in yourself as well. Like if you lack belief in yourself, you can pull from outside to get, and this can lead to jealousy or greed, and fear of not being able to have enough or not being enough in ourselves. So non-stealing is what, like I just said, actually physically going out and robbing someone or something. That's the most extreme version of stealing. But it can look like other things as well. Like it can also be taking ideas from other people, like not coming up with your own creative ideas and follow it, like taking somebody else's creations and claiming them as your own without consent. Um, what have we got? Like a good comment here. We just say that you steal from life, life will steal from you. Yeah, I just don't think that stealing will eventually, you won't get a lot from it. Like this is, I know some people in the modern world, when they create content and other people steal it and they get very upset. But actually, the vibration that you've put behind it, the energy that you've put behind it will always serve the world better than the one that has just taken it and grabbed it in an instant. They're not going to get the same results from the work as the person who made it. So very much like what you said, in a way, the world will steal from you, will steal back. So I also thought it was quite interesting. I was listening to somebody yesterday talk about this subject and about bartering and trying to undercut somebody's um, work and efforts. This is also a sort of stealing, right? So if we if somebody does a job for us, like for instance, as a hairdresser, I spend 3 hours perfecting this person's hair and I've put a lot of time and energy into it, and the bill reflects that. And then afterwards that person's like, well, I'm not quite happy with this bit, so I'm not prepared to pay what you're asking me, and try to knock down my price. This is also a form of stealing, trying to, undercut, like bartering. And I know this is very popular in the souks in North Africa, but as a cultural thing. But actually, this, I mean, I don't really know about that process, but it does it does create, it can come from a place of just wanting to take from somebody else. Um, also, also energy, you have like people do this very unconsciously. They keep on taking someone's time and someone's energy because of their own insecurity. They won't let it go. They want to continue a conversation. They want to pull you back in, even though you've said quite clearly, I've got to go or whatever. They'll keep wanting a little bit more of your attention, a little bit more of your time, maybe with a little bit of emotional pressure. And this is also a form of stealing as well, stealing someone's energy and time. And something else that yogis, well-trained yogis have said is that even the thoughts of wanting what someone else has can lead to you into, and even if you haven't outrightly taken it, by even thinking in that, these jealous thoughts of, I want what they've got, I want that life, I want, to have what they have, is it's a starting point to that path of taking. So these are all kind of ideas where we can, or things to look at in life where we may be able to cultivate a little bit more of our own self-sufficiency and our own creative power, because we've all got it. And actually, there's something really beautiful about what happens when you make it yourself, when you do it yourself. And this is something that I have been working on. Like, I'm definitely not at any stage perfect yet, but by having low self-worth, low self-esteem, it has caused me to not really believe that I have the ability to write things for myself, to like to that I have to research everything, so someone else is the authority, not me. And just from even just creating today's class, I have made that conscious decision to just go with the teachings that I already know, and to look at the energies of the astrology when I'm teaching astrology and talk from what I see rather than what Pam Gregory see, this astrologer or that astrologer, and reading up on the notes around it. Like, that at some point we have to say, okay, I've I've studied this. I am a creator in my own right, and I'm gonna give it a go from my own perspective and see what happens. And sometimes it will really surprise you to see actually how um, clearer, how the information drops, because it hasn't come from trying to mimic something else. It's got a purity to it which is different to something that has been collected from different sources of information. So we're going to do a little bit of yoga as well. Why not? Um, if Because I feel quite drawn to this particular yama as being something that I can work with, to because I have this low self-worth, and this is something very karmic for me. So where the root chakra is quite important when you're building a sense of self-sufficiency. The root chakra is the home of our karmic patterns, and also the seat of our security. So it's where our worries and concerns and fears can harden. in that area. And I also wanted to work with balancing our prana and apana. So these are the air, uh, yes, the air channels in our body, in our makeup. So prana is the energy force that comes in, the air that comes in, and apana is the elimination process. So it's letting go. So also, there has to be both of these things in good balance, in good harmony, so that we can feel stable and secure. So, okay, let's do some yoga. Did you want to bring your hands into prayer pose? And we'll open the space. Just close your eyes. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. As you exhale, just feel the air exhaling and releasing through your base, through your root chakra, through your legs or feet. Just exhale out the bottom of your body. So just acknowledging that apana channel. And from here, in this place, you can also set yourself a little intention. If there's something that you would like to rebalance in yourself, or if there's something you'd like to let go of or strengthen. Or you can just dedicate the practice to yourself. Take a nice deep inhale in. Full exhale out. And inhale to open the space. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Guru Dev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Guru Dev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Guru Dev Name. Inhale fully. And exhale. All right, we're just gonna get that root chakra started with some frogs, your old favourite. So you know how to do frogs, don't you? Let me just give you a little demo, just in case. Heels are together and off the ground, so you're on your tiptoes like this. Knees are bent, crouching down. Fingertips stay on the floor. So you're a little crouching frog on your lily pad. When you inhale and your bum comes up and your head comes down, and then you exhale and your bum comes down, your head comes up. This is one frog. Inhale, exhale, two frogs. Inhale, exhale. 3 frogs. Give me 21. 21 frogs. Take your time. You don't need to rush it. And you can do them in like 3 stages of 7 if you like. Frogs are really good for moving your energy, working on the root chakra. They can help you if you struggle to get to sleep. They can do a few frogs, and if you're like got a bit of insomnia, wow, frogs can really help you out there. Just send you right back to sleep. So when you've come to the last one as well, just stay up with your inhale and squeeze the root lock at the end. Root lock is squeezing the muscles around your anus and sex organs. Just give it a nice squeeze when you get to that last frog. And then come sitting. And when you come sitting on your heels actually, sitting on your heels. And just let yourself recover. Let's have a moment. Have a little moment, because you'll need to get your breath back after 21 frogs, that's for sure. Just letting your energy come back. It's nice to wake you up though, the frogs. Get your blood moving around your body. And we're going to just do something a little not too fast, a little bit gentle. I'm going to do a little bit of spinal flexing. So when you're sitting on your sitting on your knees, like rock pose, you're flexing the upper part of your spine. So with your hands on your thighs, your shoulder blades come back. This is the inhale, your chest is open, and the exhale, your shoulders come forward and you curve your spine. So inhale, exhale, like this. Spinal flex. You don't need to be too rigorous. Here, opening your chest up a bit. Get a nice full inhale in when your shoulders come back, and a full exhale as they come forward. Warming up the spine. Bringing some energy into your heart. Close your eyes and really use it as a meditation. So you can hear your breath. Nice full inhale in, exhale. kindness to the spine. Okay, and just coming to where your spine is straight and inhaling fully. And just squeezing that root lock again, just squeezing the muscles around your anus and sex organs while your breath is held, giving it a good squeeze, and then exhaling and release. And you're going to come onto all fours. And you know, a bit of cat-cow. So you're leading from the base of your spine with cat-cow. Your tailbone comes up and your head comes up. This is the inhale. And on the exhale, the tailbone tucks under, the chin comes into the chest, and the spine arches up like a cat stretch. Inhale, head comes up, bum comes up. Exhale, chin in, bum in. Just do some nice gentle cat-cowing. Just working on your spine a little bit again. It's very important, your spine. Doesn't need to be fast, just conscious and in your body.
Rising up, divine mother, to you I bow. First force of all creation, to you I bow. Divine force everywhere, to you I bow. Creative force, primal force, to you I bow. Rising up, divine mother, to you I bow. Namo, namo, namo.
Okay, now it's coming to where your spine is straight. I'm going to do some prana apana balancing now. Okay, so making sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. You're going to stick out your left leg behind you, so in a straight line behind you. See how straight mine is? Yeah, not too bad. And the opposite arm, so it would be your right arm. So you're going to be in this position and you're just going to hold this position here. Long, deep breathing. If you need to focus your gaze somewhere, this is going to build some strength for you. And I'm timing you. Just stay contained. Work on your balance. Let your navel, breathe it into your navel so that your navel helps you keep that arm and leg up. Having balanced prana and apana will help you just act more correctly. Less reactive, more proactive. the breath is the best thing to help you with this posture. Breathing deep into your navel. And also stretching those fingertips and toe tips out a little bit. That really helps to kind of get you some balance. Not for much longer. Stay with it as much as you can. 30 more seconds. If you wobble, it's fine. Just keep coming back to it. Okay, inhale fully and push those fingertips and toe tips out. Straightening yourself, giving yourself a stretch. And then exhale, gently coming out and just coming back onto your hands and knees and pushing back if you need to. Giving your arms a shake if you need to. And just have a few seconds before we do the other side. Right, you ready? Back onto your hands and knees then. So this time, it's going to be your opposite leg. So, leg out first. Find your balance. And then your left arm. Right leg, left arm. Long, deep breathing. Very good. Nice and straight. You're going to feel good for this later. Builds a sense of strength in you, gives you some power. Just do this every day. It'll get easier and easier, and your day will become easier and easier as well. Being able to manage the sudden shifts with ease and grace. Wobble, just keep coming back. And concentrate on your breath. Let your breath help hold you up. 30 more seconds. Make it your best attempt. Okay, inhale fully and perfect the posture. Stretch those toes and fingers out. And then exhale and gently come out. Stretch your lower back out if you need to. Shake your arms if you need to. And just let your energy settle. Just give yourself a moment. Just have a feel inside. And if you feel any different. Okay, I'm going to show you the next posture. I'll try this. Hold on, I pushed it a bit too far back. Yeah, so you're on your knees. If you have lower back problems, you know, you've got to be careful with yourself here. So don't hurt yourself. Your arms are straight up, but you're bent back slightly. Like some people are going to be able to bend back more than others. That I can't bend back too much. Like it's just not safe for me to bend back more than this. And you're making circles with your hands. So your knees stay in the same place, but your shoulders, your upper body moves around in a circle like this. The breath will just naturally want to do its own thing. You'll feel what's right for you, and you're just making circles in the sky, slightly bent backwards. But like I said, really tune into how far is appropriate for you. Okay, and let your breath find its way, its rhythm.
Chakra chakra varti, chakra chakra bhagate, suyambhav sabang sarvada sarva jugate, tukalam pranasi, teyalam sarupe, sadayang sange, abhangam.
For me, it's when my circle, my hands come back, the breath comes in a bit, and then exhales as they come forward. Very good. You feel a nice stretch in your armpits. This is also a detox point. Opening up your torso, your body, your hips, getting a stretch. Just gonna do 20 more seconds. Okay, inhale and stretch your arms right up. Stretch really high. Stretch your armpits. And then exhale and bring your arms down. Just recover from that. Do what you need to do. Gently recover from that. If it's played up on your lower back, just have a little wriggle. Do what you need to do. And you're going to come sitting with your legs out in front of you. We have a nerve that runs up the back of our legs called the life nerve. This nerve is really important for getting through life. That's probably why it's called the life nerve. And it's remarkable, really, stretching the life nerve, how you can flow with the changes in your life. So we're going to do a bit of life nerve stretching here. I mean, everybody, again, you know, you're going to have different levels of where you can get to bending forward. Some people are going to naturally get their whole chest down to their knees, no problem, not me. So you take your time. You want your legs to be flat against the floor and your toes pulled back towards you, so you feel the pull in that nerve at the back of your legs. And you inhale, you straighten your spine on the inhale, and on the exhale, you just bend forward a little bit, as far as you can, until you've exhaled all of the air out of you. And then you inhale again, straightening your spine. And then you exhale and you fold a little bit further forward. Don't push yourself, you know, just keep that process going of inhaling fully and stretching the spine up, and then folding a little bit more as you exhale. And if you can get your toes at any point, grabbing your toes and pushing your heels away slightly. So just concentrate on the breath and keep that tension up by pushing your heels away. So you might feel your legs start to tremble, to shake with the tension. That's a good thing. It's a release. Okay? So let's put some nice mantra on for you. And just relax as much as you can into it. Let yourself open up. Your eyes can be closed. Just focus on the breath and on getting on that stretch up the back of your legs. Keep your legs flat against the floor, heels pushed away, toes tweaked towards you, and have the experience. the most important part of this Kriya today. Letting yourself open, finding your way through life with more ease. Nice full breaths as well. Fully and push them heels away. Really feel that stretch. And then exhale and release your toes and just come immediately laying on your back. Straight onto your back. We're going to do a little relaxation now. Normally in relaxations, I just leave you to it, but I'm going to guide you through this one a bit. I'm going to do a bit of a body scan with it. Okay, so just connect with your breath. We're going to relax all through the body. So making sure you're comfortable. Just bringing your attention to your toes and your feet. And just making sure that everything, all the muscles in your toes and your feet are soft and relaxed. Take a breath and send energy down, releasing around your feet and ankles. Then bringing your awareness to your calves and your knees, taking a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, feeling any tension release from your calves and your knees. Now drawing your minds and sending your attention to your thighs. Sending your breath there. With the exhale, just softening anything in your thighs. Just letting them drop. And next we're going to take a breath into our hips. This is a place where a lot gets held, so really send your attention there, send your breath there into every little bone, every joint. Let the exhale soften your hips, let everything drop. Give it back to the earth. Into your pelvis. And if you're someone who likes to imagine chakra colours, bring the red to mind here. And moving up into your abdomen, into your belly, watching the colour change from orange to yellow, from red to orange to yellow, and letting your whole belly soften and relax. Then into your chest, into your rib cage, your lungs. Letting any tension release around your chest. Bringing your awareness to your shoulders and your neck. Letting the breath soften them into the ground. Letting your arms hang. Sending your breath down into your hands. Letting your fingertips all relax. Feeling the weight of your arms and your shoulders just drop into the floor. Now moving into your head, sending that softness and your breath into your jaw, loosening your jaw, allowing it to relax. Any muscles in your cheeks, eyebrows, around your eyes. Take a deep breath and just let them all just sink. Let go. And just feeling your whole body now as if it's floating. And just let yourself drop. And just do an overall scan, see if any tension has returned anywhere. Just acknowledge it, send the breath there, and let it go. Taking a nice deep breath in and a full exhale out. Just give your fingers and toes a little wiggle and give yourself a nice stretch. It could be a very good move to do a deep cat stretch after this set as well. So cat stretching is bringing one knee up to your chest, dropping it over the opposite side of your body and looking in the other direction. And then with this stretch, just taking a couple of nice deep breaths into your hips. Doing at least 2 full breaths into that cat stretch. And then rolling back to center and bringing the other knee up and doing the same thing on the other side. Just looking in the opposite direction. Taking a couple of deep breaths into that stretch. Opening up and letting some stuff go. When you feel like you've adequately done both sides, bringing both knees to your chest and having a little rock on your spine. And in whichever way is best and comfortable for you, making your way up, sitting for a little meditation. not too strenuous a class. I heard that, Ed, even though you're muted. I'm going to teach you a little meditation now for the root chakra. I'm going to teach it in a few parts, I think, because there's a few aspects to it. The mantra is hummy hum brahm hum, but you chant it with a relaxed tongue. So this is it sort of sounds a bit different. Hummy hum. We're going to use Narinjang Kaur's version of the mantra. I'll put the music on. Hummy hum brahm hum. It sounds a bit monotone, and you might find that you want to dribble, and yeah, that's totally fine. So if you hear this happening throughout the meditation, it's because I'm dribbling. So yeah, and your hands are palms down, sort of facing each other, but not like that. They're like sort of facing each other, but down at about 60 degrees, like this. So this is hummy hum, and then brahm hum, they come together. When they touch, you squeeze the root lock. Okay? So we'll just practice it a little bit. Hummy hum, brahm hum, squeeze the root lock. Hummy hum, brahm hum. Hummy hum, brahm hum. Hummy hum, brahm hum. And you're not flicking your tongue around, so your tongue is as relaxed as possible. And you're looking at the tip of your nose. And does everybody get it? Yeah, it's not that difficult. And you get into a rhythm with it. The music does pause for a bit, and I recommend when it's paused to just bring your hands in a bit for hummy hum, then brahm hum, just so you don't get a bit like out of rhythm. So when it pauses, just come hummy hum, brahm hum, squeezing the root lock. And look at the tip of your nose. If you find this makes you feel too uncomfortable, it's fine, just close your eyes. Let's find the music. Get yourself into the starting position and your eyes at the tip of your nose. And join in when you're ready. Check your spine is straight, neck is loose. Okay, bring your hands into prayer pose at your heart center and take a deep inhale in. Really deep inhale. Squeeze the root lock. Now, exhale all the air out of you powerfully. With that breath held out, squeeze the root lock. Inhale fully. Hold the breath in, squeeze the root lock. Squeeze it. And exhale. Thank you everybody for participating in today's class. Well done. I hope you feel the weight of that kriya for your day. It's nice grounding practice to do and good for setting you up to face the world and its challenges with grace. Bring your hands into prayer pose. I'm going to close the class with 3 long satnams. Just give yourself a little recognition for showing up and doing the work. Bit of a pat on the back. And take a nice deep inhale in. Full exhale out. Inhale fully. And exhale. And inhale for 3 long satnams. Nam. 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 Vaheguru. And you can bring your forehead to the floor to ground yourself with your third eye. Blessed be.